The other night we were playing Nintendo Switch or something as a family. We like to do that after dinner just to kind of like add some fun to the night before we kind of wind down and go to bed. And my daughter lost some of the games, okay? And we were walking upstairs to get her into the shower and she said, "Mama, I'm a loser." And of course, our first instinct was to say, "Oh my gosh, no, why would you think that? No, no, no." And of course, that's what we said, right? Our hearts were breaking that our dear daughter would think that she is a loser or have these bad feelings, right? And so we did that for a while. She kept on. She got teary-eyed. "I'm a loser and no one will like me." And our hearts are breaking. And as hard as we tried to convince, it wasn't successful. She kept on with this sort of idea and these feelings. And so I thought, I need to switch up my communication. And I said, sometimes Mama feels like that too. Sometimes Mama feels like people don't like her or that she can't do anything right, or she feels like a loser too. And it was like just that vulnerability, just that moment where instead of me trying to convince her how she should feel, which is what I do for a living, is tell people don't do that. Instead of doing that, I had to recognize my mistake and say, just sit with her in these feelings. Just acknowledge that this happens, that you feel this way too, so she doesn't feel alone. We can be in the presence of a million other people and feel alone, feel isolated, and that is a scary and sad and anxiety-provoking feeling. And she didn't, in order to not feel alone, she didn't need me to tell her who she is. She needed me to just sit with her in those feelings, and I did. Even those of us who have studied this almost our entire lives, who talk about it all the time, we still make mistakes. We still have to check ourselves. We still have to remember it's not about fixing other people's emotions that are tough. It's about sitting with them, holding them in those moments. I'm Dr. Meredith Rausch.